Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently engaged in 3 different wars against Native American tribes, and I'll be honest, I don't know why they're doing this. It doesn't feel like it's value added to them. They're just repeatedly losing. But I mean, we'll take over an entire continent in self-defense. That works for me. Okay, so we have 1 unit coming down over this way. These guys are sieging up here, which seems reasonably fine. And we have another army sieging over here. Okay, looks good to me. They want peace. That's not shocking. We need to finish up this war next, which means that we need to finish sieging up here. So that'll be done soon enough. And this army down here, we have some particularists taking territory. I think we have those all under control, as is. I think... Let's see. Who's this leader? That's this guy. Right. I'm going to pop this leader over here. And we're going to come down this way and start trying to take over some of these locations. Cool. We'll also head up over like so. Or actually, we can just stop here and siege this. It should go pretty quick. So we finished up that siege, and we'll siege here next. Beautiful. Okay. We want to battle out over this way. I want to check in on the particularist situation here, because I don't exactly remember what this ended up looking like. It looks like it's broadly under control. Not 100% sure how this is going to go. We can pop in not this guy, not this guy, but this one, and I believe this one. Just to make sure we have leadership over there, and I want to check over here. Yes, those were the correct 2. Perfect. Man, look at this. 13k versus 3k. That just shows how big of an advantage our tech has right now. What are they doing here? Are they going to win that? If they win that, that's absurd. Okay, our colony over here just became self-sustaining. And that immediately pops over to Armenian Mississippi. Cool. Let's go ahead and colonize Waco next. That'll be fine. And how are these sieges going? They're underway. Okay. I'd like to come down here and fight these guys. I'm going to let these lock in. They're now locked in, and we're going to come down here and fight that force. Cool. They did win up here, for the record. Our colony in Castro became self-sustaining. Okay. And we can come down this direction. That's still in colonial Brazil. We are lacking a lot of cores right now, but we, of course, need to get out of these wars to get rid of those cores. Cool. We won the siege of Otoe, which is up over here. We are next going to go where? We're at war with these guys. Let's head on down over there. This force, they can come kill these rebels. Beautiful. This siege will finish soon-ish. We're not there yet, but very soon. And nobody's capping back over here. That's good. We're going to head up over this way. Peace offers that we reject for the moment. And we are going to make our way up this direction. I'd like to continue fighting these armies up here. Okay. Separatists down over here are actually immediately taken care of by the creek. Okay. Thanks, Creek. They didn't have to do that, but that's fine. We can upgrade a great project over here, and we will definitely do so. Interest per annum, local goods produced. Sure. Why not? No reason not to. Cool. We're going to fight these guys here. And we will gain some power here. We won the siege of Panka, and from here, I think these guys are going to move down this way. We finish up this siege, and we take the last Kaski location. Beautiful. Are we at war with Kato currently? We are. Good to know. Everybody wants peace. We decline for now. Like, seriously, we have no reason to give them peace. Okay. So we are going to start flipping some of these over to Armenian Mississippi, if we can. I don't see Armenian Mississippi in this list. That's interesting. That's because it's already there. That would do it. Okay, so we're going to flip these over to Armenian Mississippi. We don't want to have these ourselves if we can at all help it. We want all of this to go to Armenian Mississippi. Now, we do expect Armenian Mississippi to have some severe rebels. Severe for them. It would be way more severe if we took this territory ourselves and if we had rebels. So that's definitely something that we need to consider as we are doing this. We don't want to hold any of this territory ourselves, if we can at all help it. We want this to be Armenian Mississippi. We want this to be Armenian Mississippi. Everything over here should be Armenian Mississippi held. Okay, so we'll grant that on over, and at this point, we can start doing a peace deal with Kaski. We can't core any of this. Sad. Okay. In that case, we're going to come down this way, and we're going to have to knock Kato out of this war first. They are the war leader here. So let's take a look at Anilko. Anilko is over here. Armenian Mississippi can't core that. Okay. What about these guys? That's these guys out over here. We're working on them. What about Pawnee? That's a hard maybe. Let's see. No. Armenian Mississippi can't core that. Hello, Consul. I don't know why I popped you open. You're completely useless right now. Cool. In fact, you're mostly completely useless. Unless you want to cheat, I suppose. Wichita is down over this way. Now, Wichita, we should absolutely be able to knock out of this one. The tribal land goes to us. And Wichita wouldn't actually accept this right now because of ongoing battles. Okay, they're about to lose this. So now they should accept it. Yes. Fantastic. Now we get the tribal land, which I don't love. Okay. We're no longer going to be colonizing that, of course. So let's start colonizing instead. Maybe like in Cuba. Sure. Okay, we do have a free diplomat here. Not too interested necessarily in these just yet, but we can look at Blackfoot up here. They're way out there. Okay. Way, way out there. Gonna move these guys down and kill these rebels. That'll be fine. And these sieges over here will finish up very, very soon. Yeah, this seems to be reasonably fine. So we need to eliminate this war first. And we'll see what we can actually get out of it. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to get here, realistically, because of coring. Okay, a revolt over here, that's not a big deal. Looks like we already eliminated these guys, so we're going to come up here. We won this siege, and we'll head down to here. Cool. These guys are done, and they'll head over here. There we go. We're now at 94% war score here. And we can grab ourselves a technology, a Miltech. Chambered demi-cannons and a combat width. That's spicy. So that puts our combat width at 30. So we're now... We don't need to enlarge our armies. That's good. We can grab the chambered demi-cannon, and we'll just allow our morale to regenerate. Cool. We'll push our way up over here. This can get flipped to Armenian Mississippi. Now, a lot of this up here we can take ourselves. And we'll see what we're going to end up having happen with that. But let's wrap up these two wars quick. So we'll move these guys out to here. And that's those two wars done. We can convert another province, and we will do so. There we go. So all we need is this one last location here. And that'll be done very shortly. Cool. So there's that done. Where are these separatists? Down over here? Oh, okay. I don't really care too much about that. So we'll flip these over to Armenian Mississippi. It's unfortunate that this guy here is the war leader. That's for sure. Okay. This goes to Bizarro Ottomans. And we can't take Anilco. Any way we slice it here. Okay, so here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go for just Anilco, flipping that to ourselves. And then we can't make that a court either. So we're just going to have to pillage their capital and war reps and a bunch of gold. I'm not going to vassalize them. There we go. We'll send that demand. And they get separate pieced. Okay. Now these guys up here is occupied by us currently. These are the war leader. How much can we actually get out here? This much. We can't separate piece these guys because we can't core them. So we're going to have to do what we had here. I don't love it. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Like that. So that all goes to Armenian Mississippi. Oh, we need to take a day. Right. That all goes to Armenian Mississippi. Cool. We'll take one more day. Actually, we need to take more than one day. We need to head down over this direction with this unit here. And as far as this war goes, I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to do too much with these guys. We can definitely grab a diptech here, which we will do. There we go. We haven't embraced global trade yet. Yeah, that's going to happen in like 12 years. So we do see some sieges going on up this way. Okay. I'm going to have these guys start capping back territory over here. These guys are going to make their way all the way out to Blackfoot. We're sieging up here. We're going to come up over to here. Or no, that's our vassal. We're going to bring these guys instead. These guys. Up over to... Yep, both of these are our vassal, aren't they? Yes, both of these are. I can never remember who our vassals are, but now we know. Okay. So we need to start thinking about separate piecing some of these guys. There's a lot of them. But now that we're out of some of these other wars, we probably will be able to. So, from here, we need to get back a diplomat, and that's fine. We will do so. We will peace out as soon as a diplomat gets here in 26 days. Cool. Okay, so what can we do with this war? Well, we can take over Cato's territory. Like so. We can't do anything really with these guys. So, yeah, we can't core this. We can make them a vassal. And I'm going to do that in this one case. We're avoiding making vassals most of the time. But in this one case, I'm going to make them into a vassal. And then these guys, Pawnee here. Let's see. We would have to have this ourselves. Like so. Then, we would separate piece Pawnee. Like so. And we'd grab that tribal land as well. We can't grab this tribal land, because we can't make that a core. But that's okay. We'll tick it a day, and there we go. Cool. Now our overextension is getting up there. No doubt about it. But once we're out of these wars, that won't be a big deal. We're going to be able to grant out a lot of territory to our colonial nations here. We just can't do that just yet. 50 more days, and we'll come down here and take this back. Cool. 35. Okay, 25 more days. Some separatists out over here is not shocking. We're going to send this force up to go deal with them. No big deal. Okay. There we go. Our diplomat is now free, and we can talk to Cato here. So we want to full annex Cato, obviously. There we go. All of that goes to Armenian Mississippi. Done. Now, in 5 days, we've got ourselves an additional peace deal here. Okay, we have a couple of revolts here. For now, that's okay. We're going to send these guys up over here. I think all of the revolts were over here. 1, 2. Maybe there was one in our territory. Maybe. There was. Okay, there we go. No problem. So, how are we doing on making our way up to Blackfoot? We've got a ways to go. Okay. We have a diplomat back, and let's see about these guys. Okay, not them. Potawatomi. These guys we can definitely take. And eventually we want this to be Armenian Mississippi. I'm willing to bet they can't core this. Yeah, they can't core that. So that's okay. We will flip that to ourselves, and we'll have to deal with the overextension for a little bit. Not for very long, but for a little bit here. Okay, we'll do something like this. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to have another diplomat back here soon. We're not surprised that we're seeing a bunch of revolts over here, to be clear. Yeah, those are all over on this side. That's fine. And at this point, who else are we at war with? Sioux? We have them fully occupied. And fully occupied. Okay, I'm going to have these guys back off then and start working on some of these rebels. Cool. Okay, this siege will finish up soonish, we hope. And we're arriving in the Blackfoot territory now. Now, I highly doubt that we're going to be able to core any of this. But I guess we can see. Both of these would definitely go to Armenian Canada. That's for sure. Some separatists here and here. That's fine. We'll head on over. Fantastic. So these sieges will finish up soon. And revolts down here. Yep, we fully expect that Armenian Mississippi has a lot of overextension right now. We do ourselves as well. And we can move these guys back at this point. And this will finish up very soon in theory. Armenian Mississippi particularists. Hilarious. Okay. So we'll head on over. Deal with those. Just waiting on this siege to finish. Our diplomats are free, so we should talk to these guys. Now, I don't believe Armenia and Mississippi can core this. No, they cannot. So we'll have this be us for the time being. And then we will peace out these lads and grab all of that territory. Perfect. Okay. We do have another one, and we will peace out Sioux next. Once again, I don't believe Armenian Mississippi can make that a core currently. They cannot. So we are going to flip that over to ourselves. And our overextension is getting up there, but it will go away soon-ish. Soonish. But man, we're getting a lot from this self-defense. That's for sure. No doubt about that. Yeah, our overextension is super duper high. There's no doubt about that. We converted Hamburg, and we will definitely continue to work on that. We have a couple of revolts. That's not shocking. And one of them is in our territory. One of them is in colonial territory. So that's okay. We're just making our way down this way. Yeah, that's completely fine. Okay, sounds good. Our diplomats will be back soon. And our colony down here is now self-sustaining, and we will continue to colonize this area. Separatists over here, no big deal. That was not the correct province. There we go. Okay. I keep hoping that this siege will finish. There we go. Okay, so at this point, we need to wait for our diplomats to come back. And those will be back in 20 and 24 days, respectively. Cool. There we go. One diplomat is now back, and we will peace out these guys. Now, I highly doubt that we can core any of this. Actually... oh my. So this is a huge amount of overextension. But consider it done. Did we not get that territory? What? Okay. Sure, that's a little weird. But whatever. We can then peace out Blackfoot. What? No, Blackfoot. Sioux for peace. There we go. And we can't core anything over here. We would have been able to if we had actually gotten this land. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But we are going to pillage their capital and make them pay war reps, and that'll be fine. Okay. So separatists down over here are unsurprising. Okay. And at this point, we are just waiting on our final diplomat here to get out of this war. And then we're going to be able to grant a bunch of this territory and get rid of our overextension. In theory. In theory. Some of this territory will, of course, go to Armenia and Canada. Like this. Which already went there. And this up here as well. Cool. So our diplomats will be back in 20 days. We're going to head down like over here, dealing with some of these guys. There's an unconditional surrender going on, and we will deal with that. Once our diplomat is back, we will grab... He's not an accepted culture. Are any of these an accepted culture? No. So we're going to grab the level 3 guy. Cool. Okay. Now we can get out of this war at long last. We're going to take everything we can here. Cool. Okay, so we're out of war. That's perfect. At this point, we need to go and talk to Armenia and Canada via this tab. Armenia and Canada, we want to grant them a few provinces here. Specifically, we want to grant them, like, Winnipeg? If we can. Apparently we cannot. Can we grant them any of these currently? We may have to wait on these guys up here. I'm just seeing if any of them are in this list. Yes. This one. Fantastic. So we grant that over. Yeah, we've got this here. Cool. Let's see. What else do we want to grant them? We want to grant them this one. And we want to grant them this one. Cool. I do want to grant them Winnipeg. But that doesn't appear to be an option here. Because that's not ours. That would make sense. Cool. Now, Armenian Mississippi gets basically every other province here. We'll grant them Waco, but that would cause them to be overextended. So we can't actually do any of that just now. Now, we are currently 126% overextension. And we want to give them everything up over this way. So, we're going to need to connect this up eventually. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to deal with some rebels for sure, and try to get this all sorted into our various colonial nations. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Kentuin, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Raw Potato, Elmichi Nazi, Justin Everett, Emiliano Cambron, Martin Lawrence, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.